Hey guys, TakuyaSugi here with a new hero on Korean Lost Saga. This is hero 160, Galford. It's a premium from Samurai Shodown. Should be interesting if you're not familiar with him in Samurai Shodown. He's basically a ninja dude who uses a wolf pet dog kind of gimmick. So let's check him out here. So 3 hit basics, 1, 2, 3. Third hit will do a shock status and they will stay on their feet. You can actually input off your basics, so keep that in mind. Also, with your basics, you can lift off your feints and stuff, so pretty nice there, pretty nice. So moving to the hold D, we'll go through the basics before getting into the inputs here, guys. So hold D, you'll throw out a little lightning projectile, travels a really nice distance, and it will briefly shock someone before half fainting them. If you hit them up to 3 times in a row with this, they'll pretty much get a shock status debuff where you can't actually get the feint off of it afterwards. But yeah, while it lasts, you can actually input off this, but not that part right there. That's a debuff. So input off that and you'll get an easy feint. So pretty nice there. And the hitbox is pretty awkward where you can actually hit behind you. So Tujin pointed that out to me. He pointed out a lot of stuff to me. So you know, I'm going to give him credit now before I had to give him credit constantly. So yeah, the hold D is pretty nice. Hold D pretty nice. The hold D will also restand off fainted, which is nice. And you can actually use it to restand off your air attacks as well, which can be really awesome. So you can see right there, you restand off your air attacks. So pretty cool. So moving on to the jump attack, or dash attack rather. 3 hit dasher, 1, 2, 3. Third hit will launch. Other hits are just flinchers. So pretty simple and straightforward there. And you can input off these as well. So if you choose to do that, you certainly can. Air attacks, light air attack, simple half feinter. You can input off this for an easy feint, just like most of the input characters that have, you know, great air confirms with their inputs. You also have an air hold D, which is pretty nice. It's a half feint counter half feint hit it once again, and then you can use your inputs off that. And the nice thing about that is, you know, you can use it a little bit more than your regular air attack because you can use certain inputs and then do some nice setups for a little bit more damage than your normal air attack. Your normal air attack's for getting in for regular hits. Your hold D air attack's good for, like, you know, hitting on certain attacks like this here is pretty nice. It's pretty nice doing it off the tackle there. So let's get into the inputs here, guys. So down right, you'll send out your wolf pet. He'll rush forward a certain distance and then half feint them. You can't do inputs after he's out, but when he's back to you, you can input. So if you're up close, you can throw him out twice in a row for a feint. You know, but if he's out farther, you can't really get him out twice in a row like that. So that's an up close kind of feint. So yeah, that's the down right, and the down right is perfect for off your air attacks. So it's really nice. It's really nice, and off your hold D lightning. One thing about the lightning feint though is you can't do it up quick, very quick up close. So if you do it quick up close, you're not going to always get the feint because the shock status has to wear off before the feint takes effect. But I can't get it here to work now. But sometimes that's an issue. Sometimes it's an issue. So we'll move clockwise. We'll go to the down feint. Down feint, or down input rather. I'm sleepy, guys, sorry. The down input, you'll drop your puppy from the sky there, say puppy, and then they'll get half fainted. So nice there. And this will also lift off the grounded. So this is your token ground pickup here. You can actually do it a couple times in a row. It's very nice as a ground pickup. So that's your token ground pickup there. You'll get some air decay after a while though. So moving on to the down and left input. Your down and left input is very interesting. You can actually do it over and over at the moment. I don't know if they'll nerf this or not, but you definitely can do a pseudo infinite off this by linking your air hold D or even your basic. According to Tujin, the basic apparently works as well. But yeah, this is limited by your meter though, so you know, using your meter up to 0 is going to prevent it, but you'll be doing a ton of damage. I'm sure they're going to balance that and nerf it eventually. It's pretty insane. So I guess I said we were going clockwise, right? But I missed a few on the right side. So right input, you'll go into this little clone teleport setup here, and you can stay in that a long time. But if you do the right version, you'll end up kind of like facing behind them, which is kind of weird. Maybe I'm not understanding how this works. Okay, so I ended up behind him there. Let's see how it works when I'm back here, maybe. Actually, it doesn't seem like I can get it. Okay, there it is. Okay, so apparently right will put you kind of close to them. I used left that time. So yeah, I guess the clones kind of go funny here and there. Yeah, left seems to put me back to that right clone every time, but when I use right, it's putting me to the left clone every time. Let's see. No, it's sometimes putting me to the right clone. I don't know, maybe, but you get the gist of it. You teleport to your clone. You can stay in it a little bit, and it's a nice little mix-up tool. And you can input off this as well. So if you choose to, or use your whole D rather, which can be a nice setup for that. So it's a neat thing. So right, and left give you the little clones there. So moving on to the right, down, left, right input. This is a doozy here. This is just like Iori's combo. So I'm going to use my keyboard for this one since it's a little bit easier on my keyboard to do. Come on now. I got to get it. Alright, so maybe... come on. I'm going to get it. There it is. So it's a Zuna drop. You grab someone and then you slam them down in a lightning torrent. So now I'm kind of getting it. It is blockable, so it isn't a guard break like Iori's. And unfortunately, this is lag sensitive, so it will not work in a lag setting. So if you're a North American player, it's not going to work for you, which is unfortunate. So moving on to the next input, down, left, and up. Down, left, and up input, you'll rush backwards and you'll throw your puppy forward. And he'll slam someone down and they'll bounce back, and this will hit grounded as well, so this is pretty nice here for a grounded potential knockback ledger. You know, it might have combo applications that I'm not aware of, but it seems to generally be a spacing tool where you can throw it out and hit people with it as a safe means of, you know, pressure. So you can see the hitbox on it is just enormous. Look at that crap, that was crazy. So that's a cool attack, and you can skill off it too, but his skills are pretty lag sensitive. We'll get into that soon. Other inputs, up input, up. You will warp your physical self on top of someone, and you can actually land and do a whole D into your feint off that. So it's very cool to use that as a feint setup there. It's very nice. It's like it's a half feint. So it is a half feint. So I believe that's all the inputs. Hopefully I didn't miss any. A good range on them and everything. They're really nice. You know, they're really cool inputs. So we'll go down here and check out our defensive properties here. So you got a counterattack on him. It's a super fast counterattack, the light D version, and then it will end in a launcher. It looks like about 14 hits or so, give or take. You also have a different version, which I'm not too sure how to get out exactly. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it was a little quicker getting the other version out. Maybe I'm doing something wrong about it. There it is. So that's the other version. You teleport up there, and you'll bounce down someone and briefly. Pretty nice. I think that one's a little bit better than the grab one. The grab one seems to have a little bit of wind up. And also you have the helm skill as a defensive kind of maneuver here, so it does work against like hard stuns and stuff, but it will not work on elemental kind of things, so it's a little unfortunate, but good versus the Wanderer's nerfed weapon skill and everything. So good stuff. So to the skills, weapon skill, you'll have a little clone, then you'll do an Azuna drop. I do believe 2Gen told me this will do the hard stun at least. I don't know why it's doing that angle there. Maybe I gotta face FK towards me, I think. Let me face him towards me. There we go. So yeah, use the weapon skill here. So yeah, this hard stun thing will work, but the final part with the Azuna drop, that's lag sensitive apparently, so that's unfortunate, but the hard stun is nice. Armor skill. Rush forward, grab someone, Azuna drop. Pretty nice, but lag sensitive. Helmet skill, you can use it offensively. It's like a shock trooper, E-shock, like for space trooper. So you'll get that little pulse right there, which is nice. Let's see how it works on ground, and I forgot to test this here. So yeah, it's pretty much exactly like E-shock. Pretty nice. And trinket skill, throw your dog forward, he'll Azuna drop someone himself. It's lag sensitive as well. Lag sensitive king here. So yeah, he's got neat skills, very flashy, but unfortunately if you're not a Korean player or some country where you have pretty stable close range servers from one another, that's going to be a pain to use his skills. So yeah, that'll do it for Galford, guys. You know, he's got so much potential with so many different things. I mean, he's got an immense variety in how he goes about playing his combos and everything. You know, there's just so much variety behind him. He's got a lot of easy confirms with things. You know, he's got ground pickups. He's just got amazing potential, amazing potential. He's outrageous, really. He's really outrageous. He's got easy setups, elemental setups. So I'm trying a little combo here. So that was pretty decent. I could have done a lot more than that. But yeah, he's just insane. He's insane. He's really great. He's really great. You know, he's got long range potential, cheesy ways to attack people from a distance. You know, even if you teleport into someone and it hits, that's your ticket for a feint. That's your ticket for a feint. You know, you got your knockbacks with the down, left, and up. You know, it's so good, and you got the typical input jump attacks like that. He's just so good. He's so good. He's so cool. I like his dog animates a little bit strangely at times, I gotta say, you know, but you know, seeing it here now looks pretty normal to me. Maybe the Korean's preview was a little bit buggy, because now he looks pretty good. He looks pretty good, I think. He actually runs with you instead of walking really awkward. He has a jump animation motion, so if you were concerned about him looking really crappy, it doesn't look that crappy to me. It looks actually pretty darn decent. He travels and everything, pretty nice. So yeah, that's Galford, guys. You know, if you can imagine the potential. I'm not going to sit here and do combos all day, although I would probably have fun doing it. I'm super sleepy. I got to go to bed. It's night time. Me and the pups got to go to sleep. I got my own pup behind me to go to sleep with. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hope to see you next time. Puppy! Flash!